And another victim found in the rubble of the Surfside condo collapse. The death toll now rising to 12.
Rescue teams continue to work around the clock tonight. Falling debris and stormy weather hampering those efforts, but first responders are not giving up hope.
Tonight, 149 people remain unaccounted for.
Miami-Dade State Attorney is calling for a grand jury to look into how a similar tragedy can be avoided. We have live team coverage tonight on the collapse. Local 10's Terrell Fournet leads us off tonight with the investigation. Terrell.
And tonight we've learned that police detectives and engineers are literally working side by side to collect pieces of a very complicated puzzle. In this situation, it is tons and tons of pulverized concrete, but most of that analyzing is being done off-site and away from this encampment of first responders around this collapsed condo area. We also know that it stretches about 10 city blocks wide. Nearly a week into the deep digging at the collapsed condo site, another grim find.
Very unfortunately, one additional victim was recovered.
12 victims have now been pulled from the rubble as the heavy lifting of more than 200 men and women at a time hit constant snags throughout the day. Lightning and rain have been problematic, and so has falling debris from overhead from the portion of the building still standing.
We have a zone that we're making sure we're staying, a certain distance from the building.
And we're removing items that we can that might fall off the building. So we are taking necessary measures to avoid those sorts of falling items.
A convoy of dump trucks was spotted Tuesday leaving the debris field with some of the 1,500 tons of concrete collected from the disaster site.
Those dump trucks are going to our evidence debris collection site.
The material will be reconstructed as it may shed light on why the Champlain South Tower came down. All revelations that will likely be presented to a newly impaneled grand jury down the road.
There are detectives on the scene, engineers, they're just loading the trucks. When it's going to a DOT site, a secured site, when it's get there, it's being cataloged and placed in certain areas, and as the investigative process goes, it'll be sifted to and analyzed.
And the identity of that 12th body pulled from the rubble has not yet been released publicly. In the meantime, there is a slight sense of good news. The outpouring of support from people all across the world. We're told that about $1 million has now been raised to support the families and everyone else tied to this tragedy directly. Reporting live from Surfside tonight, I'm Terrell Fournet, Local 10 News.